Hello, hello, my darlings, my loves. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm Kylan. We have 5 piles for your yes or no and why. And why? So we have a Lemurian quartz with a clear quartz. We have a red jasper with a red jasper. We have an amethyst with an amethyst. We have an azurite with lapis lazuli, and we have a hematite with a tiger's eye crystal. So doubling up. That was partly to cover up like what these cards say about these crystals, because that's part of your that's part of your answer. But choose your piles. If more than one resonates or you have more than one question, just choose more than one pile. Sometimes you need more information, so like it's okay to listen to more than one pile, and sometimes you choose a pile and it's just like walking down the wrong street at that time. It was like, oops, turn around, pick another pile. So my loves, piles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get your yes or no. Hello, hello, pile ones. You guys picked this Lemurian quartz, so like personal favorites, along with this lovely little clear quartz. Now the Lemurian quartz card from the, this is from the Daily Inspiration crystal deck, says practice patience. So right off the bat, I can say that a lot of you guys, you're asking about a question that like you've been really waiting on. Like it's really this is taking its sweet ass time. Getting some kind of resolution or things coming through. And if this hasn't been something that's been taking a long time, I'm gonna say practice patience, like right off the bat. It's just that, like, here's the thing. Patience is its own reward, is an expression for a reason, okay? Because it's freaking true, you guys. So pile ones, if this isn't something that you've been like waiting on for a while, definitely right off the bat, like a message from spirit is like practice patience, right? And you guys were drawn to this crystal, you were drawn to this energy, so you were drawn to that message. Don't be like, damn you, Kylan. Like, I don't make it up. The cards say what they say. So pile ones, first of all, you've either been waiting for some time, or you know this is or you need to practice some patience, and it's clear that you're being asked to wait a little bit longer. Now I'll get an angel answers at the end of this so that we can, ooh, this is not comfortable. We're going to take this ring off. Okay. I will get an angel answers at the end of this, because sometimes that gives us a sense of timing. And I'm getting for you guys, my pile ones, that you feel some urgency around this question. Like it's really I'm getting that it's really weighing on you, you guys. And spirit wants you to know right off the bat that it's like learning to wait is part of the lesson of why you're in this circumstance in the first place. Like learning to have patience. I'm also hearing for some of you that someone is trying your patience. And so like really cultivating the ability to you know, be in the space between you and someone else, or be in the space with someone else who is just, that's requiring some of your patience, is actually part of your lesson. So that's a good thing. So get that message right off the bat, my pile ones. And if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I am Kylan, and if you are returning, hi, I love you, my Kylan light. So good to see you again. Yeah, the hero font. Okay. Tried and true energy. Ooh, the 9 of Cups. Okay, wish fulfillment. Okay. Amazing. So my loves, here's the thing about this, okay? And I will get a little more into the whys, because I know like how to get to this 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, which is a big fat yes, okay? In order to get to that, there's something you've got to go through here, and hence this practice patience, okay? So if you guys want this wish fulfillment, big, beautiful yes of this 9 of Cups, which is really, it's really, the thing about the 9 of Cups is that it's a I want to say self-fulfilled, because we're always co-creating with the universe, but it's like a self-created wish fulfillment. It's like it's a very, very empowered wish fulfillment. It didn't just freaking happen to you. You guys have had a lot to do with things turning out with whatever you're asking about really beautifully. And one of those things is this patience factor, like that's clear. But also over here, the energy of the Hierophant, This Hierophant is energy of something that's traditional, something that's tried and true. And what I'm hearing for you guys is that like you really need to, and I'm hearing some of you already have been, but you really need to continue to walk this sort of patient path to take your time. I'm hearing like crossing the bridge or, you know, stepping the stones. What I'm seeing for you guys is that like getting to this beautiful resolution, getting to this yes, is like crossing stones on across a river, and that it's taking time because you do want to step with care. You know, some of the stones are mossy and some of the stones are wobbly. Some of these people who are trying your patience are mossy wobbly stones, and it's really like you guys need to like, okay, yeah, yes, beautiful. Okay, I'm hearing as well for some of you that the Hierophant can be like a leader or a teacher or just someone who's been in the circumstance that you've been in. You know how sometimes if you're hiking or you are like walking across rocks on a river, like someone who's more experienced can go in front of you and then you just step where they've stepped. You know, if you're like rock climbing or like, for those of you who are like, I never go out in nature. Like you can imagine what I mean, which is really that like it makes sense to walk behind somebody who knows what they're doing and knows where they're going. So there's something about handling this situation in a way that other people who've been successful with this kind of thing have handled it before, and that tried and true method will work, but that it will take some time and that you can't rush it. And I'm also hearing there isn't a shortcut in this, my loves. So you do really want to take your time getting to this Nine of Cups. But like, because you did that, because you took your time, because you took good advice, because you went a tried and true path, because you did what you knew needed to be done, and you took some good advice, by the way, that this really is like a self-created wish fulfillment. You have everything to do with that this turns out really well for you. Okay, I want to get a little more on the whys from the from this is beautiful pile ones, like excellent, excellent. Like as of right now on this timeline, like you guys are here getting advice, you're listening, like this is good, this will come out for you. We're still on a yes here. I'm going to look at the Prism Oracle here just for a little more clarification around the energies, and also if you guys can get a sense of sort of like what's a little more a little bit better than Kylan's like nature metaphors for for what's the path for you to walk here, like what it really is. What does the tried and true pathway look like for my pile ones? Trust, beautiful. Caution, what was I saying? Some of the rocks are mossy and wobbly, okay? But this trust, the thing with the Hierophant and the trust really clarifying the Hierophant here is that you guys really can trust that like you're not the first person to have ever been in this situation, and you won't be the last, I'm hearing. But that like, yes, yeah, okay, yeah, Spirit is saying also to trust your guides, trust your spirit guides, that you can also pray for guidance and assistance, and that yeah, okay, and that just to trust that like this really is possible and this outcome is possible. And I'm also hearing that with regard to caution, that like you want to, in terms of practicing patience, you want to be really present on your way to creating this beautiful outcome, because if you do things like one step at a time, one day at a time along this tried and true path, and you trust the outcome, then you'll pay more attention to what it is you're doing and you'll do it better, so you'll more likely also have a better outcome. It really is true that our future is better if we pay more attention to what we're doing in the present and stop thinking about the future all the time. Like it's over here. So trust that it's over here. Now pay attention to what you are doing and where you are going. Frustration. Yeah, you guys. It's so hard. It's so hard to be patient, but like really your frustration is going to throw you guys off balance in the midst of like really working your way here. If you can see, oh sorry, that was loud. I don't know. Hopefully that wasn't too loud over here. If you can see over here, we have here this this square peg is trying to get into this round hole, and it's like impossible. Okay, you guys need this match so that there's this union. You need things to fit together, and you simply can't put this in there. But what I'm hearing you can do is that you can use that there are tools available to you. Again, that this pathway has been moved forward. And these tools, I'm hearing for you guys as well, these tools are like, you know, seeking counsel, getting wise advice from people, talking to people who have already been through this and had a positive outcome. Again, prayer, meditation, learning how to be more patient, being in the now, reading or listening to some Eckhart Tolle, frankly, is really good. That's Tolle, Tolle. Really good about like being more present in the moment, okay? Because your frustration is born out of focusing on the future and being like, why isn't this done? Why hasn't this already come through now? But if you can get like present in the present moment, if you can really bring your energies to this point and really be where you are and do what you're doing, this outcome is assured, is what I'm hearing, pile one. So like beautiful, that's really beautiful. All right, let me just do some angel answers to like seal the deal on that. This is ultimately a yes, but you guys got to listen to the why. You got to listen to the why, my pile ones. You got to listen to the why. Oh, my loves. Or, I mean, you don't have to, but if you don't, what are you here for? Is probably a good question. Maybe sink it in, like sink in that you've received this message. I always say here on kylinlight, if you use your fingertips, your thumbs to type in the comments, pile one, I receive it. It sinks the message deeper into your body on a cellular level. It is called kinesthetic learning. It goes through your nervous system, through the nerve endings in your fingers, and it works. Okay, angel answers for my pile one. There's something better. Okay, this is a thing about patience, all right? And walking a tried and true path and taking your time and being present. It seems to me that what your spirit team is saying to you guys right now, yeah, your angels are just like, yes, this is it, is that whatever it is you think you want as this outcome from this situation, there's actually a better outcome in this situation with this person or these people. And with whatever it is, there is a better outcome, but that you're not going to find that if you rush it. And if you try to shove the square peg into the round hole, it's just going to cause more pain, upset, and frustration. That Spirit really wants you guys to take this one step at a time, one day at a time, be patient. And like really, you're going to develop so much wisdom because this outcome is going to be so much better than you even think is possible. And you need to trust that right now. You need to trust that, but you need to proceed with caution because this is where you are right now. This is what's coming if you follow this tried and true path with patience. Take your time, be present in the moment. Okay, pile ones. I hope you received it. As I said, like, okay. Type in pile one, I receive it, or just click that like button. Use your fingertips, sink it in. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a reading. My loves, I post meditations, light language activations, and my readings throughout the week. So darlings, come join me. Come be a kylinlight if you're feeling me. And I'm doing a free reading giveaway every month, and the details on how to enter my free reading giveaways are down in the description box below if you guys are interested in that. Okay, my darlings, I so hope this resonated for you. If you need more information, check out another pile or check out another long form reading on my channel. Know that you've got this. This outcome is assured, but you got to follow the why. You got to listen to the why. And know most of all, darling pile ones, you are so very loved. Hello, lovely pile twos. You guys picked this beautiful red jasper card and this lovely red jasper stone. Wants to go right there. Just like that. Okay, so this card says right here, take action. So that is a message to some of you right at the beginning of this reading. Now, as you know, I'm Kylin. Welcome to my channel. Maybe you don't know, maybe you're new. But if you do know me and you've been here, my yes or no's are yes or no's and why. So I'm going to give you the sense of what the outcome is to what you're asking about. But I also need to give you, and like Spirit has me have to do it this way, the why of kind of like how you're going to get to that outcome or why it looks that way, because you need the context and energy. If you want just a straight yes or no, my loves, flip a coin. And that is not dismissive. That's just like, that's like, you know, that's what that is. And this is what this is. This is tarot, and I am Kylan. Hi. So, my darlings, the first message right off the bat for you, pile twos, is take action. So there is something that you need to do here in order to get a positive outcome for your situation. Or really, I mean, here's the thing about spirit is that whatever the outcomes are going to be, we're here to learn. So even if something doesn't work out how you wanted it, it's because there was something you were going to learn. And usually, in my experience, one of the things I have learned is when something doesn't go the way I want it to go, it's because there is actually something better for me. So just keep that in mind, my loves, as I go ahead and get your yes or no answer. I've got the Aleister Crowley tarot over here, and we're going to get you some more information. But clearly, my Red Jasper pile twos, there's something for you to do. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, things are in a holding pattern. Things are in a kind of like a stalemate is kind of the word. This card says truce, which is nicer than a stalemate. I don't know why Spirit's giving me that. Oof. And then the Two of Swords, peace as well. Okay, so you guys have been in the midst of something that's been really contentious and difficult. And yeah, no, this situation has been hard. There's been a lot of clashing, but you're in a moment where like nothing's moving, nothing's changing, okay? And I'm hearing very clearly from this Red Jasper energy is that like, yeah, okay, your spirit team's confirming this, is that it's up to you guys now to move things forward. You guys need to do something, okay? Now, now it's still not clear what that is, but it is clear that this situation, again, the Four of Swords, when it talks about truce, it's kind of like in the middle of something. Like the Three of Swords was like some real heartbreak, and the Five of Swords is like after another, like a battle, right? So it's like you're trying to, and I hear this with this holding pattern, you guys really are trying to avoid some conflict. Now, one of the things I'm hearing for you, my pile twos, is, and this again is this sort of wisdom born of experience, but that you're, yeah, okay. Yeah, your angels in particular want you guys to know that the most difficult conversations, the ones we most don't want to have, are usually the ones that make the biggest difference in our lives. But in order to have those conversations successfully, okay, in order to really avoid that battle, and the idea here is for you guys to really skip over that Five of Swords battle, you know, thing, okay? And that you do, I'm hearing that you don't, it doesn't have to be like that. But that in order to avoid that, one of the things you guys have to do is before you're really like, here are my thoughts and here are my feelings, or here's what I want, you have to actually first listen to the other side completely. And then you have to really get where they are. Like you have to get it. Doesn't mean you have to agree with it. It just means you have to get it. And then like you can, yeah, I'm hearing in this situation, you can agree to disagree. But I'm hearing that you guys, my pile twos, there's something you've been avoiding because things have kind of been like quiet, but like, but they're not, it's like a little bit of a walking on eggshells kind of moment. And you guys need to move it forward, and that you can move it forward. And I'm hearing you guys can move this forward with grace and ease and dignity. Okay, I'm going to get a little more here from my secret Dakini Oracle. Just get some more information for you guys. Like, is it a yes or a no? Like, hello? This is neither. This is, by the way, these are holding patterns. Like, this is like a, it could go right now. It could go either way. So let me get some more information. Yeah, Spirit is saying it's going to go either way, depending on you guys. It's nice to be empowered. It's nice to have this much power in this situation. And if this isn't resonating at all, my loves, this would be not your pile, because this message is coming through very, very clearly. Let's get a yes or a no. You know what I'll do? I will definitely do an angel answers at the end of this reading to kind of seal the deal too on a yes or no. Okay, the way through. That's great. This is actually this 9 here in the Secret Dakini Oracle is the Hermit card. So that's been interesting. I think you guys have been really looking for what to do or waiting in order to be able to see the way forward clearly and to have the right action. I'm hearing that you guys actually know what there is to do. What's the key that's going to unlock what you want here? Oh my gosh. And then temptation, it's like, yeah, there's like two ways to go. Yeah, it's like yes or no. Oh man, come on. Taking up arms. Okay, amazing. This is so like you guys. This is a really contentious situation. You guys need to resist the urge, okay? You need to make the choice here to go the high road. Understand that, pile 2, is that having a positive outcome in this situation has everything to do with what you choose, that you choose the high road, and that is the key. It is the way through. But you can't, it doesn't mean, choosing the high road does not mean being a doormat. And this is the thing about taking up arms, okay? And can you see, by the way, just how how much this card and this card and this card are all talking about that same energy? This is about protection. And spirit isn't saying that you like that doesn't make sense or that you don't need to protect yourself in any way. They're just saying that it is up to you to move this forward in order to get an outcome, and that you can get a positive outcome, okay? You can get a yes in a positive way in this situation if you choose the high road, if you choose the right action, okay? If you are, I am hearing about being someone, yeah, okay, yeah, I love that. Okay, so they're saying that there's like it's something like where, and this may not be, for everyone, this is a general reading, but it's something like where when you feel like maybe you're always the one to say you're sorry first and it's annoying, and then the other person doesn't, and like, yeah, that doesn't work at all. And spirit is saying that like if you look within and you really like get yourself in a position that's not defensive but that has healthy boundaries, okay, this situation is all about you having healthy boundaries. You can communicate to someone else that like, hey, I am sorry for my part in this, and I would like an apology from you for your part. So like so that there's a balanced way to be both magnanimous and to be the bigger person and to be the one to come forward and to break the stalemate, while also not like putting yourself like under someone's feet and just being a freaking doormat about it, because that is not going to get the outcome you want either. Okay, I need more information though, because I'm still like, is it a yes or a no? Pile 2, this is a sticky situation you guys are in, and there's so much learning here. And by the way, your spirit team says you're doing great with this. This has been really tough, and these are very contentious energies. They're saying the more as well that you can forgive yourself for being in the situation, the easier it will be to forgive that other person. Spirit also wants to remind you that when you are lacking forgiveness and grace, it's like drinking poison and expecting other people to die. So again, I know that's like really heavy, but it's like, it's really that this is about, you can be generous, you can be magnanimous without compromising your own sense of self or your healthy boundaries. And that is a balancing act, but that is the key here. That is the key. Oh, this has been hard. Okay. Yeah, my loves. Magic. Okay, amazing. This is the thing about the magic key too, that you've been hurt. I'm hearing as well, I'm hearing that both sides have been hurt. And I'm hearing that once you can really get whatever the other side of the situation is, it doesn't mean you will compromise what you need. You might not even have to compromise what you want, although compromise usually is, this is okay, this is important. Okay, your spirit team's like, listen up. So we can't compromise what we need in relating to other people, but we can sometimes compromise what we want. And the key is to look within and to know the difference. So if there's something you can compromise on and it's not something you need, spirit is saying go ahead and offer that. Okay, and but that to stand firm in that your needs need to be met because they're needs. Now, what are your wants and what are your needs change over time. So you really do have to look within. But Spirit is saying to go ahead and take the high road with anything that you can, and to go ahead and stand your ground with anything that you can't. But they are saying move forward and initiate peace talks. And that if you really, really get this, you will see magic happen and the situation will transform. And that is that thing we were talking about earlier, where it was like sometimes, in fact, usually, the conversations you most don't want to have, the things you most don't want to do, are the things that make all the difference. But they're things it's a conversation you don't want to have. It's something you don't want to do. It isn't something you need to not do. It isn't a conversation you need to not have. You see what I'm saying? So so magic is possible here, my pile twos. Magic is possible. I'm taking this. I'm going to go with it. You, my pile twos, are going to take action. You're going to look within and find the key. You're going to move forward on the high road of this action, and you are going to absolutely create magic out of a situation that has been contentious and stuck. And I applaud you, as does your spirit team, that you guys have at least stopped with the battle, that the battle has stopped. Okay, we're going to angel answers on this just to seal the deal. So I've got a positive outcome here for you, pile twos. Now don't mess it up. My loves, you can't. And this is the thing. Like, no matter what happens, you guys are learning so much in this situation right now. Your angels are like, yeah, and your ancestors too are like, wow. There's like, you're like breaking chains here in terms of with regard to learning how to set and hold boundaries and learning what you can and can't compromise on. That's powerful, pile twos. Really powerful. Wow. All right, sink this in. Get this for yourselves. Type in, as I always say here at kylinlight, type in, use your fingertips or your thumbs. When you, the nerve endings, put the message into your body. So type in pile two, I receive it. Okay, yeah, no. So my loves, yeah, I know, sadness. It's like, so my loves, again, when you find the key to this situation, okay, to holding your healthy boundary and understanding that your needs need to be met, there will be a magical transformation. Now, are you going to get what you want here? I'm hearing no. I feel like I'm hearing, like, it's pretty much just there. But you are going to get an awful lot in the experience. You're going to get out of a whole shit show of a battle, okay? You really are. You're just not able to get what you want from the situation, okay? But your needs, and you're going to get clear on what they are you're going to stand your ground in having your needs met. And what I'm hearing for a lot of you is it's actually just that you need to go somewhere else in order to get your needs met. And there's nothing wrong with getting that so that you really can move on. Pile twos. This was quite a long and winding road of a reading. You're having quite an experience here. Be with this reading. I am going to recommend a lot of you pile twos should probably listen to this again. And really know that you can handle this. Sink it into your bodies, my loves. Receive this message. Type in pile two, I receive it. Okay, my loves. And like, really, darlings, you can handle this. You're growing so much through this experience. Trust that. Trust it, trust it, trust it. And trust this as well, pile twos. You are so very loved. Hello, pile threes. Oh, my amethyst choosing beauties. I love amethyst. My mom loves amethyst. Here's an amethyst with another little amethyst. Hello. My darlings, the amethyst card here says trust your intuition. Okay, so super annoyingly on a yes and no. Spirit's like, pile threes already really know the answer to this. So, all right, as annoying as that is, let's have a look. Let's have a look at yes or no and why. Whatever your question is, pile threes, your intuition is playing a key role here. So, so trust it. Trust your intuition. And you know what's so interesting about the intuition is that I like to say that when something is rings true. It like rings the bells in your cells. It's like you really can feel it in your body. That's what people mean when they say feel it in your gut. You can actually feel it kind of like all over your body. Like lots of places in your body will speak to you in terms of like reading the energy of a situation or like knowing what's what. So my loves, if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. I'm Kylin, and if you're returning, hello, my kylinlights, my special ones. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles, that is hot. Oh, and the King of Wands. Okay, power couple. All right, so if you guys are asking about romance, like there is definitely power coupling here. All right, the Queen of Pentacles is master manifester in her divine feminine energy. Okay, now the Queen of Pentacles is not, this isn't necessarily like the woman and the man, like it doesn't work that way. These are energies, but one of the energies in relationship to this question is this divine feminine energy in like a manifesting power. Okay, that's amazing, and it's like mastery with that. Now the King of Wands is divine masculine energy, which is very active inside of inspiration, passion, and purpose. Okay, so what I'm hearing right here is that the divine feminine is really busy like making things, creating things, bringing things into the world, and the King of Wands divine masculine energy is really busy sort of pushing forward with like new ideas. Now I'm hearing for some of you that actually this is like within the self, and that you are looking for, like, you're like, is my creative fulfillment going to come through? I have this great idea. Is this business going to work out? Like, and like these two together really speak a resounding yes. These are very powerful, beautiful cards. Now let's look at why. Let's look at the bigger picture of all of that, okay? This is beautiful though. This is beautiful. Yeah, wow, these guys are chatty today, my Prism Oracle. Okay, let's look at why. Let's just look a little bit more at these energies. Is there anything my pile threes need to like look out for in terms of, you know, becoming both this, it's really, I'm hearing the marriage of these two energies is what I'm hearing. That's pretty freaking hot. That's beautiful. And yeah, okay, yeah, Spirit's saying tell him, Kylan. So it's like if even if you are manifesting this kind of partnership and it's two people, you know, if you're looking for this like in a business partnership or like a new exciting friendship or, you know, romance, we still tend to manifest in terms of the world is a mirror for the self. So there's something about you guys, my pile threes, that really does have you cultivating both these energies within the self, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And with this kind of like inspiration and passion and this kind of manifestation ability, coupled with a powerful trust in one's intuition, there's no stopping this energy. Like this is, you can make anything with this. Like this is really, really hot. Strength, bam. Anxiety, yeah. See, you guys aren't like listening to yourselves. It's like, yeah, the Spirit's saying they really did not even need to be here getting this reading. That's hilarious. And anger. Okay, so I'm hearing that there's like been an intensity around that this inspiration and this passion has actually been born out of like a kind of like frustration with something that wasn't working. But it's that kind of thing where it's like necessity is the mother of invention. It's that kind of thing that's like, it's like creative problem solving has been at work here. So you guys need to stop worrying about whether or not this is the pathway or this is the right person for you, and trust your gut, because your gut is telling you yes, and you really just do need to have the strength and the courage to like just to call it in, to receive it, to allow it to manifest. Okay, my loves, like really, like this is about like standing here and being like, ah, and like all the things you want materially in the world, including people, come to you in this energy. It takes a lot of courage to receive what we ask for, what we think we want. And my loves, like It's here for you. It is here for you. This is a yes. This is a yes. So stop worrying about it. Trust your gut. And really, the channeling of these energies, this passion, this inspiration, channeling this anger this way is transforming the anger. Like, it's a really good thing. Like, this is really, it's a healthy outlet. I'm also hearing, just as an aside for some of you, my pile threes, in terms of like channeling this energy, some more intensify your workouts. Like more physicality will be good for you guys in sort of what it is that you're creating here, and you are creating powerfully. Okay, the angel answers want to just seal the deal on this. I want to try to get some timing for you, my pile threes. So here is a yes. Sink it in. Type in pile 3, I receive it. When you use your fingertips, the message goes through the nerve endings and through your nervous system up into your neural pathways. It is called kinesthetic learning. If you're a kylinlight and you've been at my channel for a while, you've heard me say that a million times, but but it's a revelation that it works, right? So type it in, pile 3, I receive it. Angel answers. Big happy changes. Bam! Okay, so nice. Pile 3. Wow. I love being the bringer of such good news. This is a delightful, delightful reading, and big happy changes too, for really from the channeling of this anger and the healing of this anxiety. I am hearing for you, my pile threes, too. Continue to do intuition building, intuition trusting exercises. Look into guided meditations for developing your intuition. I'm hearing for some of you to even start doing your own readings, like with cards and stuff, like just things that will develop your intuition, and really more like actually your trust in your intuition, because you can trust it, and it really is going to help you channelize these energies into manifestation reality, which is just beautiful. You've been so brave. You're being so brave. Go for it, pile threes. You've got this. Big happy changes and a big fat yes. Hooray! Type it in. I hope you received it. Pile 3, I receive it. Click that like button. And if you're feeling me, as always, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. Don't miss my readings. And if you want a free reading, there's an offering down in the description box. You can just follow those little details and and maybe win a free reading with me. Okay, my loves, I hope you got this. I hope you're excited, and I hope you know, most of all, pile 3, you are so very loved. Hello, pile 4, pile 4. You guys picked the Azurite and this lovely Lapis Lazuli. Beautifulness, beauty. So this card says, get laser focused. That's the first message here, pile 4s. Now, as you guys know, if you're returning to my channel, kylinlight, this is a yes or no and why reading. These readings have been epic. I'm like, Spirit, can we just get a yes or no? And they're like, yeah, but and why? So in terms of getting laser focused, I don't know, you guys. We got to look at some more. We're going to get some more information here. Whatever the situation is, what I am hearing is that it's something a little bit like a 7 of Cups kind of situation where you're presented with a lot of different options. I'm also hearing that some of you guys have been procrastinating on whatever this is. And yeah, and your spirit team's just kind of like, no, it's time to really like to choose, and to choose powerfully. That I am hearing for you. Okay. And the whys for me over here at kylinlight, my darlings, and welcome, by the way, if you're new, welcome, welcome. And if you're returning, of course, my kylinlights, my loves, hi, hi. The thing with this is we're always looking for, like, what's the highest possible good here? You know, what is the best possible outcome, and how do we get there? This is always our concern over here on my channel, right? Is that your spirit teams show up, and we're like, given the timeline that pile 4s are on, you know, what can they do to get the best possible outcome? So that's really what we're looking at here. And if you do want just a straight up yes or no, you probably should flip a coin, because this is going to annoy you. It's gonna, because we're going to get some details here. We're going to get some context and some energy on the situation. All right, my loves. But I will tease out a yes or no, and I always finish up with some angel answers, so they will help seal the deal. Let's have a look. Ooh, okay. The 8 of Pentacles is a thing. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Justice. Justice, justice, justice with some hard work. However, here's the thing. The 8 of Pentacles is not like the 7 of Pentacles, which is like hard work and you're really tired. The Eight of Pentacles is hard work that results in kind of mastery of a situation. And now the Justice card here with the energy of the Eight of Pentacles suggests to me a yes in your favor, but not without you having to get to work on this. And I think this is part of this like get laser focused messaging here. So we're looking at a positive outcome, but the end why is like, what is it that you guys have to do? What is it that you have to get focused on in order to like really develop mastery inside of the situation? And then the scales will tip in your favor. The scales will, at the very least, the scales will balance out, which ultimately they always sort of do anyway, right? Your angels are saying like balance in the universe, Kylan. I'm like, but in their favor, in their favor. And Spirit's like, nope, balance in the universe, Kylan. Okay. Pile fours, let's get some more information for you though. Okay. Ooh, who wants to talk? Ooh, Work Your Light wants to talk. Okay. I'm always like, Work Your Light. It's Work Your Light, the Work Your Light Oracle. Work Your Light, Work Your Light. So pile fours, whatever it is that you guys are asking about, it's clear that there's some work for you to do. But it's not like you're just starting the work. It's not like work you don't know how to do. It's work you can really become masterful with. I'm hearing for some of you, this is becoming masterful in terms of your personal relationships. For others of you, I'm hearing that it's really is just becoming masterful, like actually with a skill. You need to get laser focused on whatever it is in order to make the leap. I'm hearing like this justice comes as part of an up leveling. Because you are going to have to focus your energy for a while in order to really move up into this Eight of Pentacles, like accomplishment. All right, my loves. So it's like literally like the Eight of Pentacles is like getting a degree, or like moving from apprentice to master is really what this card is about. So it's like it's really is a leveling up, but it's the leveling up by your own efforts. So you need to focus on, I'm hearing finish. I'm also hearing for some of you like finishing something. There's something you guys have to finish, and then the justice is in your favor. Okay, that's great. That's good. That's a yes. Yay. Okay. Work your light. Work your light. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Yeah. Okay. So again, this sort of get grounded, I think also has to do with this sort of get laser focus that you guys have been a little bit like, well, what about this? Well, what about that? Well, I could do this. Well, maybe they want to hear that. Maybe I should wear this. Maybe we should go, maybe him, maybe her, maybe that. And it's just like, ground your energy, focus your energy. Really, you guys, connect with like, I'm hearing the natural movement of all things that is again about balance. Like really your spirit team is saying that it is for you guys in a lot of ways to bring balance to yourselves, and that then this situation is going to reflect your own balance. Wow, that's cool. Starseed, what lights you up? Yeah, again, this is about also like what to choose in terms of where to put your focus and where to put your energy. And sometimes when we're too lit up in too many places, we really are ungrounded and we really do get unbalanced. So they're saying like, what really lights you up the most? What are you most driven about? Get completion with that. Focus on that. See that through. And again, this is going to turn the situation in your favor, and it will bring things back into balance. There will be justice here. And if you're asking about a legal thing, the justice card is always like, that's if it looks good, it looks good. So so there's that. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? Yeah, I'm actually hearing that the trigger is here in this context. It's distraction, it's procrastination. So that you guys are really allowing things to distract you and to keep you, again, a little bit off kilter, a little bit off balance. And all there is for you guys to do is focus and ground and pay attention to what you really want. Like what you really want, and give it your energy. I'm hearing go for it is what I'm hearing. Pile fours, your pile fours. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing go for it. I'm hearing like it will bring balance actually, but that like your efforts, your energy in a grounded, focused way. At work, it's something that lights you up. Okay. And again, this is like, This is the relationship that you really want. This is the job that you really want. This is the work you really want to do. This is the school you really want to go for. Like whatever it is, like there's work for you guys to do, but you can level up inside of that. Stop being triggered and distracted and thrown off course and like all of that. Like no more of it. Ground yourself deep. Like the roots of a big old tree go deep, deep, deep into the earth, and that's how they weather the winds. That's how they weather the storms. You guys need to go deep and long and hard with something, level it up, and then this Justice card is a big, wonderful yes. All right, angel answers to seal the deal on this one. So pile 4, sink this into your body. As I always like to say here on kylinlight, when you use your thumbs or your fingertips to type in pile 4, I receive it. The message goes through the nerve endings in your fingertips, through your nervous system, and up into your neural pathways. It literally sinks the message into your body on a cellular level. It's called kinesthetic learning. So sink this in, really get this for yourselves. Pile 4, I receive it. You can also just click that like button. Bing! Let go. Okay, amazing. Yeah, you guys have been like trying to do too much. You've been like, again, distracted. There's been all this. You have to let go of like all that other stuff. And also I'm hearing like you need to let go of this sort of justice in terms of like the cosmic balance of things. Like that's beyond you. And you need to just do what you can do. You need to get grounded and laser focused in what you can do on a day-to-day basis, focusing your energy toward like really achieving this mastery with whatever it is. And then the rest of it is a yes, and it is going to take care of itself. So like really, like you guys do the work, let go of the results, and the results are good. So pile 4 is, like I said, I hope you received this message you typed in. Pile 4, I receive it. Sink it into your body. Click that like button. And if you're feeling me, if you felt this, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm doing free reading giveaways, and you can enter those through in the comment section. It tells you the steps to take in order to get a free reading from me. Why did I have such a hard time talking about that? I don't know. Anyway, pile 4 is, this really is great. This is like, it's your yes and why and how. I hope, again, just to say that you guys really got how much you've got this and how much it is up to you and how beautiful it is to be that powerful and that empowered. Really, really hope you received it. And I hope you know, most of all, pile 4s, you are so very loved. Hello, hello, pile 5s. You guys picked this amazing Tiger's Eye. I love Tiger's Eye so much. You also picked this Hematite card, which says, ground yourself. Ground yourself. Like, is that a yes or a no? We don't know, okay? Welcome to my channel. I'm Kylin. We are going to get a yes or no for you, my pile 5s, but ground yourself. What's that about? Well, we need some more information. So this is a yes or no and why. Yes or no and why and how, really. I mean, these readings have been epic. I've just been like, oh my gosh, maybe I should start just flipping a coin seriously. But no, your spirit teams and the cards, they want to talk about context. They want to talk about energy, and they want to talk about your highest possible good. Over here on kylinlight, we really are always looking for what is the pathway to the most dignity, grace, self-respect. What is the pathway to your best possible outcomes given the timelines that you guys are on. So my pile 5s, we are going to look at all that in relationship to your question and not just give you a simple yes or no. And I mean it about flipping the coin. Like sometimes if you just need a quick answer, like that's the way to go, my loves. If you don't want all this information, because as I said, whew, these readings have been epic. I will say this, my pile 5s, for some of you with this ground yourself message, I'm hearing that you might also want to get the information that was in pile 4. So you may want to check that out as well. Ooh, Will of Mars. That's intense. Oh, okay, more than one. So be it. King of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. This is interesting already. We have the Will of Mars, which is the Tower card, okay? This is a card with the energy of like sweeping change. And it's change that comes generally, it's coming externally. Now the thing about the Tower card and the Will of Mars, as it's called here in the She-Wolf Tarot, is that you can see it coming. And if you need to, you can leave the building, before the ish hits the fan. But I'm not getting that actually that this is a bad thing for you, my pile fives. It just means that, like, whatever you're asking about, things can't continue the way they've been going. And the foundations are faulty and they're going to crumble. However, with the King of Pentacles over here, this is actual material security. And it's material security in the divine masculine energy, which is an active energy. And then we have the Nine of Swords, which is a card of worry. So what I'm getting is that you guys have been very concerned that, like, there's going to be some, like, huge, horrible, outcome. And actually the King of Pentacles is saying over here, you have a lot of possibility in terms of, like, there being a profound amount of security in this area of your life, but that the way things are going right now is not sustainable. So you're really, what I'm hearing for you guys in terms of ground yourself is, like, you need to look at the foundations of this situation. What has you in this circumstance, either with this, again, with this context, with this situation, or with these people? What got you here? And what can you do at the most foundational level in order to make this a more solid and secure and sustainable situation for yourself? Now, for some of you, I'm hearing that it's just to leave, okay? But that the worrying about it, worrying doesn't actually accomplish anything. Something that I really got, it was just like an epiphany, my loves. I know, and you're like, is it a yes or no? And it's not clear here yet. I need to get more information. And I will finish up with an angel answers to seal the deal on whether it is a yes or no, I promise. But here's the thing. This is, yeah, okay, yeah, no, your spirit team's like, go, Kylan, go. Pile 5 needs to hear this, okay? Worrying about money doesn't make money, okay? Worrying about your health doesn't improve your health. Worrying about worrying about your mortgage, worrying about stuff doesn't do it doesn't help at all. And you guys need to get into, and the only thing that's going to work and make a difference here in this situation, that's going to create, like, the most positive outcome. And the King of Pentacles is, like, a very positive outcome. It's really, really good. But the King of Pentacles is divine masculine energy. That's active energy at work, out in the world, creating material abundance and foundations of really overflowing security, like having more than enough. So whatever it is you're asking about, the foundations are faulty, and this tower moment is inevitable unless you stop just worrying about it, stop ignoring it. I'm hearing with a lot of you pile fives, you've been in a lot of denial, and that you actually have a yes or a no, depending on whether or not you get into action. That, like, do you remember when I was going to only pull 2 cards and this third one came out? And I'm absolutely convinced that this came out because this situation could go either way for you guys, depending on really depending on whether or not you get into action, whether or not you take on the mantle of becoming your own King of Pentacles and really creating the security and the abundance in this situation yourselves. But you guys need to take it over. If you're just going to sit back and kind of worry about it, like you think life is happening to you, and life doesn't happen to you, life happens for you. So if you're just going to kind of kick back, then yeah, this is inevitable, because that's not a foundation for you in this situation. You need to ground yourselves in your lives, in this context, with these people, whatever it is you're asking about. Okay, and it's like a heavy, I told you guys these readings today have been like, woof, geez Louise. That is a big message. Okay, but we're going to get some more clarification here, and the Secret Dakini Oracle wants to talk. Wow, pile fives. All right, that's a message. Yeah, I'm still gonna tease a yes or no out of this, though. Like, I'm determined. This is a yes or no reading. Gosh darn it. So I will. I promise I will. I promise I will. Pile fives. However, I'm guessing that if you're still here, that this message is resonating for you, and that you guys know what it is that your spirit team is talking through me about. Yeah, and this is, I mean, this is the stuff. This is game-changing information as well. This really is the kind of thing that could just makes all the difference, because you don't have to have to go through the tower situation. I'm also hearing for some of you that, like, if you really ground yourselves into your King of Pentacles energy here and you get in action, just starting to take care of things like a boss, that not only are you going to generate abundance and security and a really beautiful foundation, that even if the issue is going to hit the fan over here and like the foundations that of where you were start to crumble, that you will have left the building. So if people are going to remain over here, that's their business. Worrying about it isn't going to make a damn bit of difference also. Like, it's just not going to, it's not going to help. So stop worrying and get into action. By the way, thinking about things you need to do is heavier and harder than actually doing them. Like, really, really, like, this is something, this is tried and true. Like, I know that I'm like I know this. I was going to say I'm an old lady, but I'm not that old. Ooh, pearls before swine. That's information. That's good information. Soma. That is, that's like the moon card. Oh my God, the threefold riddle and the moon card. Are you kidding me? All right, solar return. Okay, this is helpful. All right, so solar return. Okay, you guys will see the light in the situation. What I'm hearing is the all-powerful statement, more will be revealed. And it's like, oh, really, universe? On a yes or no, this is what you're going to say? But it sounds to me like the foundation of unworkability in the situation has to do with this pearls before swine energy, which is really about this comes out of this expression, don't cast your pearls before swine, because a pig's just going to try to eat it doesn't know, it doesn't know the value of them. And I'm hearing that you guys have been in this circumstance with these people or whatever it is, you've really been undervalued. And that you're wasting your time and energy on something that is unworkable and has faulty foundations. And you haven't been able to see clearly. This is the Soma card, which is the moon card. You haven't been able to see clearly like what's wrong with the situation, but you can feel the energy. And the threefold riddle card here, the thing about this card is when you're inside of like this sort of like kind of moon, murky, you don't necessarily know what's going on. What there is to do, again, is to ground yourself in your bodies and feel the energy with your intuitions. And you guys have been able to feel, I know you have, because this is a very intense energy, that you have been wasting time and energy with these people or on this circumstance. The light of day is going to come back to you guys, and it is going to definitely clear away the clouds of all this worry and concern. I'm also hearing that you guys yourselves are bringers of the light, and that you can bring the light into the situation yourselves. Again, look at here. Look at this King of Pentacles. I mean, this is itself a solar return, like completely and amazingly. So this situation itself, this situation is a no. The situation has a faulty foundation, okay? Situation is a waste of your time and energy. The situation does not value you. It doesn't see you. I'm hearing for you, my fives, that some of you have not been valuing yourselves enough. And again, the foundation of the King of Pentacles, self-love, self-care, self-esteem, self-worth, all of those generate from the self within the self. You cannot get them from external sources, my loves. You can look and you can look and you can look, and you will never find it. And you will be a bottomless pit looking for self-love outside of yourself. It will never come. And all the adoration of of the whole world, it will not fill you, because it cannot replace self-love. My darlings, this is part of this grounding that you need to do. This is part of the foundation that needs to come here. And you are finding this out inside of a situation that is a no to you, in order to find the yes to you that you will be, and to build a new foundation that is absolutely prosperous, absolutely abundant, absolutely secure and gorgeous. Just gorgeous. This is the solar return. This is what I want you guys to focus on in the face of this no. All right, we're going to angel answers on this. We're going to get a little more information. Fives, I know that this isn't necessarily what you wanted to hear, but I know at this point, if you're still here with me, it's because this is ringing true. This is ringing the bells in your cells, as I like to say, and it should be hopefully lighting you up a little bit, because you know what to do. There are actions for you to take in your own self-care. We have self-esteem when we do things that we we think are esteemable. This doesn't have to do with other people's thoughts or other people's opinions. It has to do with our own thoughts and opinions of ourselves. And as you, my five, start to get into esteemable action here, holding healthy boundaries, taking the actions that you know are right and good for yourself, not worrying about outcomes, not worrying about things not working out, and instead just being in action, you are going to create this King of Pentacles way of being for yourselves, my loves, and it is so incredibly beautiful. Pile fives, now is a good time to sink this in. Please receive this message in your body by using your fingertips to type in pile five, I receive it. It puts the message in your nervous system. What have we got? Helpful people. I love that for you, my pile fives. Yeah, I was kind of getting a little bit like, oh man, this character's so on their own over here. You are not. Amazing. Okay, in order to, first of all, like run out of that tower, and you've been casting your pearls before swine. Like, I don't know who these swines are, but like seriously, you guys have helpful people all around you. I'm also hearing your spirit team is actually like, there's like a whole stadium full of energy that is there for you, and they like really, 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 really want you, my pile fives, to start asking them for help in terms of like the clarity around what actions to take, what to do, to be in action, to build your life on a solid foundation of workability, at work at things that light you up in order to like get the outcome you want. Because it's not here where you've been looking, it's here with you, and you will get the outcome you want. It's just it's like it's what you wanted somewhere else. Pile fives, this message is loud and clear. I really do hope you received it. You typed in pile five, I receive it. Putting that message in your body kinesthetically, deeply in your cells. Get this message, receive it, pile fives. And I hope you are feeling me. If you are, subscribe to my channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I post tarot all week and meditations, and they might help you guys out actually too. Maybe I'm a helpful person for you, my pile fives. Come be a kylinlight. And if you want a free reading, oh my gosh, I do like a giveaway every month, and there's details on how to enter that down in the description box. So maybe that would also be helpful, my pile fives. Listen, you guys have got this. It's really up to you. This is very, very powerful, and this whole reading really hinges on you grounding yourselves, being your own solar return, and like really coming into this King of Pentacles energy. Like, you can do this. I'm sorry about the no, but I'm like really happy that like you've got plenty of support, and most importantly, you've got you, and you're amazing. Pile fives, know this about yourselves, and know most of all, you are so very loved.